most of that is nobody's fault. It seems there's this really strange thing going on where I can't see the chat from the other players. I'm gonna let them know that. All right, I'm letting the players know that. I've never ran into that before. It's very strange. So we were having some trouble getting the lobby set up because I couldn't see the messages they were sending. I think they can see the messages I'm sending though. So I don't know. We're gonna try and do our best here, and it looks like our players are playing different roles than what I thought. So I'm gonna quickly switch those around. There we go there, and okay. Things can never go easy. What's up, everybody? We did get it started, though, against all odds. Fresas are going to be our red team. Eclipse is going to be our blue team. We're going to kick it off at Lijiang Tower. Spectators can't chat anymore? Why would they do that? There's no way that's a thing. Going to be at Night Market first. And Eclipse is going to collapse on the point and get a quick team kill. They only lose Love. Their Cassidy goes down to Kyo, but that's the only kill for Fresas to start this one off, and it's going to be Eclipse capping this one first after that quick team fight. Was mentioned in dev video. Oh, so we're cooked. I don't know what we're going to do then. We got to figure that out. But thank you for letting me know, G-Ducks. At least we know it's not a glitch. That's so strange. I'm so disoriented because of that. Okay. Fresas coming back on the second team fight. They do get a couple kills, but Hee Boink is going to be staying alive in the area, taking out Cannon on the Cassidy. Kyo is going to be switching over to the Diva, challenging the Eclipse held point right now, going at the Kiriko. Not going to find them, though, and they are getting low. They are getting dangerously close to being demeched still after this Kiriko, but finally does get demeched. Lakey doing a good job of staying alive, and it'll be Balerion sending Kyo away empty-handed there. Cannon almost gets a quick kill on the Lucio. Doesn't land the last shot, and now they're going to be in trouble. Going to have to back up, and Eclipse is going to be over 50%. Yeah, PC players can't see console whispers or VC messages anymore. It says there's a thing on settings, but it doesn't exist, so don't look at it. What? Dude, how do they... Why do they release updates like that just mess the game up? Oh, Blizzard, you baffle me, bro. You baffle me. You baffle me, Blizzard. Okay, we're gonna try and do our best to make this work. We got the match started, and that's what matters. Eclipse, definitely in the driver's seat right now. We're gonna get a cage by the tank Hee Boink, and it's gonna lead to a couple of kills. Fresas players trying to stay alive. Sad does get a kill on Love on the outskirts, but it's just going to be them and their Diva alive as this point's ticking down. They're going to eat a headshot from the Kiriko, and the two-man army for Fresas right now trying to stay alive, but Kyo's going to get demeched off a point and going to be quickly taken out as Balerion gets the kill on to Kyo, and that will be the first objective taken pretty well for Eclipse, only losing a couple players, not really losing a single team fight. What's even the thought process behind that?
Stay in sight.
Okay, so I think I understand. I think I understand now. So I saw some messages. Like if you see on my screen, I see Skylord, I see Psycho. But here I see Jacob. Jacob's on console. I could see Jacob, and then suddenly I didn't see Jacob. What? So what's going on there? It feels like a glitch. I don't know. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. It's really buggy right now. Awesome. All right, opening kill is gonna go to Love on the Cassidy, taking out Mango Memes, and they're gonna lose both supports just like that as Jacob also goes down.
Chew on that. That was a close one.
And it'll be Eclipse winning that crucial first team fight first again. Eclipse running the Maga. We have not seen much Maga at all in this league. Even though every time I watch a tier list, they're always like, Maga's a great tank, Maga's a great tank. I never see him. And this is Hee Boink's first time playing in the league, so maybe they're a big Maga player. I don't know. The raffle? Yeah, 1 second. As soon as this team fight settles down, we'll start the raffle. Apologize, I haven't been more on that. Blizzard's little surprise of the chat not working totally threw me off my game. But looks like Eclipse will clean up the second team fight, which will give me a second to start the raffle. 500 token raffle gonna be started right now. You can use !raffle to enter. Sorry that took so long. Fresas still have not really won a team fight on this map yet, and this was Fresas' map pick. They wanted Lijiang Tower. That was their choice. They could have picked any map in the game, and this is the one they chose. They haven't won a team fight on it yet. I mean, they might have a surprise ready to go here. We'll have to see, but it'll be Balerion getting the first kill. They do kill themselves, though. But with the tank landing a kill on Kyo, that's going to be no tank for Fresas. They're going to have to regroup once again. Skylord giving Sad a headshot on their way out. A ton of this lineup for Eclipse right now has not played this entire season yet. The tank and both supports. The DPS have played for Eclipse in past matches, but the tank and support line are completely different. Lots of new players for Fresas as well. Cannon hasn't played for this team yet. But it seems like these new additions Eclipse found, it's working wonders. And it's looking like this first map might go down with Fresas not capping once. With Love landing that nade right there, we'll take down the Tracer, and that's going to be map number 1 in the books. So it'll be Fresas selecting the next map. Alright, and to my Fresas and Eclipse players, you guys might have to communicate with me on Discord. It's just a heads up. If there's something you need to tell me, I probably can't see it because the chat is super bugged right now. Thanks for tuning in. Consecutive days here means a lot to me. And it's really important to trying to grow this league. So you guys are the GOATs. Thank you. Okay. Fresas are going to select Circuit Royale as their second map in. That means Eclipse gets to pick attack or defense. They decide on defense. What's up, Ghostly? Good to see you. Yo, Ghostly, check it out, yo. I didn't even mean to do this, though. But look at what I'm drinking and look at the shirt, bro. That looks fire. You gotta admit.
Of course. We've met.
Let me swap Jacob and Cannon, as it looks like they are swapping roles here. There we go. And we're gonna be going to Circuit Royale, which is a very different pace from Lijiang Tower. This is all about Poke, but we've seen Love's Widowmaker, and man, I would be scared to go up against that if I'm a Fresas player. Accidentally picking the same entire comp. I don't think it's an accident. I think it might just be the meta. I mean, this is some tough teams right here. This is Division 1. These teams know how to play some Overwatch. And this is, what you're looking at is about as pokey as a poke comp can get. Sigma must pick on Circuit Royale. Widowmaker, big part of Circuit Royale. And then you usually see the poke duo support of Zen and Bat as well. Love is going to strike first, taking out the enemy, Widow Jacob. And this is what I was talking about. We have seen this player play Widowmaker before, and it is scary. I love Poke. I love Poke too, but I'll always be a Brawl fan. I hate Dive. I hate playing against Dive, and I hate playing it. It is a nightmare for me, so Poke and Brawl, that's where it's at. This is about to be the true definition of a team diff. It'd be interesting because, I mean, we are playing the exact same heroes here. So there's really Really nothing you can say about, you know, countering. I mean, we might see some swaps as this goes on, but that's a good point by Spoodaman there. This is the exact same team on both sides, and kind of a slow fight here. They're really taking this poke, literally, and just poking at each other from across the map. The two Sigmas going at it, Kyo falling low, and it's going to take too much damage there as Love gives Jacob their third headshot of the map so far, and now trying to clean up a couple more players there. Blakey going to take out the enemy Zenyatta. Mako memes Blakey with a double kill. We saw them playing Kiriko last map, and it seems to be moving over to the Zen flawlessly here. I think this Eclipse team might be, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think it might be complete PC players, and then Fresas might be all console players. So this might be a mini PC versus console battle. Great rock there by Kyo to take Hee Boink out of their Sigma ult here. Neutralizing that could have got a ton of value. And the two Sigmas are going at it, but which one's going to go down first? It looks like Kyo's going to go down to Skylord, finishing him off there. Races will be stopped short once again.
Bring the payload to a stop.
So Fresas have this thing about halfway to that first point. They got past this little bridge area, but Eclipse is going to take this forward aggressive positioning. And the two Sigmas are going to battle it out on the staircase again, picking up right where they left off. Both of them getting very low again. The Eclipse take in a lot of trouble, and Kyo is going to take this opportunity to drop their own Sigma ult. Both Zens go for their ultimates. Blakey takes a rock and almost gets finished off. It's going to be forced back. And it looks like Fresas are in control of this fight now, and they might be able to get this thing close to that finish line on the first point.
Peace be upon you. Hoi. Hello.
Look at this angle. Does that work? Can you shoot through that? Does that work? That's crazy. I have never seen that. In all the Circuit Royale matches I've watched, I've never saw someone try and shoot through that. That seems more like a Rainbow Six kind of angle than an Overwatch one. That's crazy. So about 3 meters away, looks like Fresas are knocking on the door of this objective. See if they can push it in. They do rock the tank, taking so much damage. Mako memes will give them the final blow, and Fresas are going to cap this and get some more time on this time bank to keep on moving. "15 seconds of ads, what'd you miss?" Looks like Fresas were able to win a crucial team fight and get some time on the time bank, but this hill is going to be a big, big deal. Fresas are going to need to take control of this hill right now. Jacob finally landing one on Love, and that's major. It could not have come at a better time, because this high ground is one you want to try and hold if you're the defending team. We're going to put some resources into it. It's a huge flux. It gets all 5. Mako memes dies on impact. Everyone else is going to get kind of low from that. And Kyo's going to put their Sigma ult into this, even though this team fight isn't looking great from the terms of the Fresas players. But now they're turning it. Couple kills there. Dripovito getting a nice shot on Valerion. But neither Sigma can get enough healing to stay alive.
The barrier is weakened.
Both of these Baps working overtime, especially with playing with the Zenyatta. Not a support that gives a lot of healing. Love this time going to get revenge on Jacob, though, landing a headshot there.
The barrier is weakened.
Massive flux caught all 5 of those Fresas players, and Fresas still almost won that team fight, which is crazy. Love going on a rampage again, gets a headshot on the Zenyatta. Mango memes. Ooh, and a nice shot on Jacob there. Always fun watching these Widow duels on Circuit Royale. Circuit Royale, very popular map. We do go here a lot, and we usually see a fun little Widow duel. But Jacob's had enough of the Widow duel. Jacob going to be swapping over to the Genji. Finally, these teams are going to be playing different comps in this match. Valerion on the Genji too. Did they both do that at the exact same time? So one team swapping their Widow for a Genji, and one team swapping their Sojourn for a Genji. So still very, very similar comps, just the difference is Love is on the Widow while Dripovito on the Sojourn. But the Fresas do not have time. They have 20 seconds to make this work, and they are going to get hit with a big flux again. It's another 5-man flux. Oh my goodness. 2 5-man fluxes in a row. This time, this one does not lead to any kills. But they will be coming shortly after. Skylord finishes off a couple kills there. Gets taken out by Kyo, though. But Fresas are down players. And they're going to be knocked off this payload, and it's going to come to a stop at the end of the top of the hill here.
I greet thee.
Score 0-1. Switching sides.
This one, you can tell this is some high-octane Overwatch. You know? Especially, like, you can just see it in the comps they're playing. These are some sweaty comps, and that's good. You want all the sweat. Make sure if you haven't entered the raffle yet for this map that you do now. It's !raffle. We do a raffle for each map. And we're going to be playing at least 7 maps today. Could play more. Could play up to... Could play up to 11. That'd be crazy.
I smell blood.
Technically, it can't even go higher than that if we get draws and stuff. Is that stick drift? What was that? No, it's not stick drift. These are PC players. Never mind. So now we're going to be swapping sides here. Eclipse is going to be on attack, and they have their win condition. If they're able to get the payload to the top of the hill, they're going to go up 2-0 on this series. I don't know if they're serious about this, Winston. I don't know if they're actually coming out of the spawn gates with it, or if it's just for show. I mean, considering they have a Kiriko, I think they're going for it. Pharah, too? I'm not gonna lie, Eclipse, this is an interesting comp for this map, but you guys have already shown you know what you're doing, so I trust in it. We're still gonna have the Widow duel though, which is all I care about. This time it's gonna be Dripobito, the other DPS, taking on the Widowmaker versus Love instead of Jacob. Monkey getting very low there on that first attack phase, but they've made a lot of space. They can start moving this payload. Love gonna land a shot on the Genji Jacob. That'll give them even more room to start pushing this thing. Valerion and Hee Boink are gonna drop on the Fresas players and stagger those last couple players with a few more kills, and the payload already approaching this first objective. Fresas definitely will have one more chance to stop them short, but you really want to hold this point for longer than that. They're going to lose their Lucio, though, to a brutal headshot there. They got an Echo now, too. Just misses there. Looks like that should have at least been a body shot from what I was looking at. Kyo going to take out Valerion. That's a big pick. But the enemy tank is going to trade it out for Cannon, Kiriko. Now Kyo needs some healing, and they do not have a Kiriko to do it. 1.6 meters away. Eclipse are so close, and Kyo is just not going to be able to get the healing. They need to stay alive on the point, and they're going to get blown up by Love, who gets a triple kill. And now they're going to have about 5 minutes to not even get the second checkpoint. They just need to get it to the top of the hill. And if they do, we're going straight into map 3, and Eclipse is going to have a juicy 2-map lead. And Phoenix is probably liking what they're seeing here. Phoenix needs Fresas to have a bad season. They need them to lose a lot of games, and this was one that we weren't sure, you know, how Fresas were going to do against Eclipse, but it looks like Eclipse has come to play. Still not over by any means as Dripobito gets a double kill. Gonna get taken down here, though. Salutations to Dripobito. The tank is very low. They still might be stopped here. Fresas is gonna have one more chance to stop this payload. And both Winston's gonna get a kill there, but Kyo also gonna be traded out. And now it's all Eclipse in the kill feed. Just 2 more players to deal with. Jacob gonna try and slow them down by copying Winston. But it's just too big of an ask to fight that many players at once, and the payload will roll into the second point, putting Eclipse up 2-0. But that's not done. It is 1-3 in Division 1. If this was a Division 2 or 3 game, we'd be over right now. But we're not. We're not done yet. And here we are at Hollywood. Have we... I gotta be honest. Have we ever played an SOL match at Hollywood? We have. I don't know how I didn't remember that. I personally played a match here. In Ragu versus Olympians. I can't remember if it was a random map, though. All right. Eclipse. Getting close to getting this done. Just gonna need one more map. They got 3 chances. This is reminiscent of when Fresas were in the finals last season. Fresas obviously in the grand finals versus Olympians. They went down 2-0 and they almost reverse swept the finals. So this is definitely not a team you want to count out.
I'm so excited.
Let me quickly swap Cannon and Kyo one moment. Definitely not a team you want to count out. They have proven to be comeback players. So maybe the pressure of being down 0-2 bring them alive here. And that's the thing. There are matches we watch where it's an absolute stomp. But this is not one of them. There are team fights being exchanged. First map wasn't close. Second map was better. We're also going to have Bustioro be coming in for the Fresas. They have not played yet in this match. Both teams going to be running a Winston comp here. Cannon also going to be taken over on tank instead of Kyo. Kyo moving over to supports. And Fresas on attack just kind of feel out this defense here. The two monkeys putting a little bit of electricity into each other. Love finds Sad on the outskirts and is going to take out the enemy tracer, forcing the Fresas to regroup. Why is... Wait, Mimic is playing, but not me? Apparently, Mimic decided to join Fresas for this match. Bustioro in trouble, and they are not going to be able to make it out alive. Their team trying to not make their sacrifice in vain, and they almost get it. The Winston goes down to about 70 HP, but is able to get out just in time. You know, the interesting thing about Eclipse is they play so much Pharah. Psycho subbing in here for Eclipse hasn't played yet in this match, and they take up Pharah right after Balerion was subbed out. Really the only team I see play Pharah, and I guess they have 2 players that prefer Pharah. So yes, if you didn't notice, actually Eclipse did have 2 subs. Connie Fan came in and Psycho came in. Blake and Balerion were subbed out. Alright, Fresas next attack. Winston gets low, and it's another Tracer duel won by Love. Psycho finishes off Jacob in the air. Love another kill on Bustioro. Gonna throw a false, and they're gonna finish off the Winston. Love going crazy on the Tracer. Just kill after kill. Good Tracer is one of the hardest things to play against. Just a character that fast with that much mobility. Really one of those very high skill ceiling characters that you can really just get so good at that the enemy team might not have any way to stop you. We're gonna have this Tracer duel on the side. I wanted to spectate it because it keeps happening, and Love keeps winning it. They win it again. Gets close to getting down though.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
It's just going to be difficult for Fresas to really try and make a move into this point when both Tracers are on the outskirts fighting, but their Tracer is always the one to go down first. They're using the Echo Duplication, and they're going to blow up Psycho with the Jacob double kill. Gets Connie Fan 1, Jacob triple kill. Using the copy. Not a hero I see copied very often, the Pharah. but quickly gets enough damage and just blows up a couple of Eclipse players. Love is still in the area, though. We'll see if they can finally bring them down. They do. Sad able to give them a headshot there, and Fresas do cap. Big play from Jacob to keep their hopes alive. This was looking like a rough point. Love our flying characters on Eclipse. I saw. Good thing you guys aren't up against me. My Ashe is nasty. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I mean, it's not Fresas, but I literally summoned Ashe into existence. Sad finds Connie fan, but other than that, it's Eclipse laying down some kills. Nice shot there by Love. Love off the Tracer, going to go to the Ashe now, which makes sense. This is a bit more of a long-range part of the map. Tracer, maybe not as serviceable as an Ashe here. And lots of ults ready for both sides here. More ults on the side of Eclipse, though. They have 3, while we're looking at 2 ultimates for the Fresas. Can't be subbed in. Wait, what? What are the rules? What are we asking as a rule? I can tell you. I have it memorized. I wrote it. Interesting enough, it looks like Sad is going over to the Echo and Jacob's going to take the Tracer. So the DPS for Fresas swapping roles is kind of interesting. Cannon takes out Skylord the same time that He Boink takes out Boostioro. Both Winstons finding a support kill. And it is just chaos in that room. But the Echo Beam is going to put in a ton of damage onto the Winston, and Fresas are able to clear off Eclipse for now. Love trying to keep them at bay on the Ashe, but here comes the Winston, and they're going to be forced off that high ground. We're going to see Doom. Done with the Winston, it seems. Going to go instead for the Doom Fist. Oh, it just barely misses a big punch. That could have taken Cannon out. But they're able to get their ultimate off, and now they're jumping on the Eclipse backline, juggling around Love, trying to finish this Ashe. They will just as their ultimate expires. And it's a huge pulse as well. Fresas using their ults to keep this payload moving. Psycho does have a Pharah ult ready to go. Yo, you're scaring me. And they get second point as well, using their ultimates well there.
Let's get the payload going.
So about a minute 30 on the time bank. And here comes the ult for Psycho. It's going to be enough to take out Cannon. Honestly, a good trade there. I'm sure a Pharah ult for a Winston down is definitely enough value. And they're going to stop Fresas as they get through this door here. And Eclipse up 2-0, so if they are able to get this map, this will be the end of this match. So if you're an Evergreen or Outliers player, you might want to be getting ready. Definitely possible this is not the last map of this match, but it could be. Love goes down to 28 HP on the Ashe. Going to be helped out by the Brig. But that'll make some space for Fresas to keep on pushing this. Cannon doing a good job of diving with the team here to put pressure on Eclipse and push them back so this payload can continue on. Here comes Bob. The Doom going to get a punch on Kyo. Psycho going to follow up on Jacob. That's 2 kills. 3 kills. 4 kills. That team fight in the books. Cannon needs to die or get back, and they will... That choice will be made easy by the Doom, who will help them die. They force out the Doom ult, though. Gonna try and get some value off this. Oh, that was clean. I mean, they die anyway. But that was clean. Using the platform as it was going up to get a punch on the Kiriko wall climbing, that was pretty nice. Pulse Bomb's gonna blow up Skylord as soon as they ult, so the rally not gonna be a factor. Double kill for Fresas. They get anti, though, and have to back up a little bit. Just a Maga in the area, jumps on the point with 2 meters left. They are not able to really get any damage going to start healing up. And they're going to finish it in overtime, but they're going to get it all the way to the ends of the map.
Score 0-3. Switch.
And there were some close calls there, but you know, every single time there was like this major obstacle, they just used their ultimates really well to kind of get that value they needed to keep the payload moving. But they're going to have to try and stop them on defense. If Fresas are able to stop them from getting it all the way to the end of the map, they're going to get on this board. But if Eclipse finishes with time, then the best they can hope for is a tie to go to map 4. We'll see. Watching SOL over Esports World Cup. Is that on right now? Super?
This looks like the best team in the solar system.
Is that like an actual like Overwatch thing? Wow, and we still have almost 60 viewers. Ooh, let's go. That's hype. Good to see you, Simber. So Simber, I need to know, are you officially playing tomorrow?
Curse me all you want. Without conflict.
I don't know if I can handle that. I might get too excited. No banter? Is there banter? I can't see anything. Also, the no banter rule does not apply to Twitch chat currently. But don't say anything. don't say anything crazy, or we'll still have to like time you out or something. Twitch chat is Twitch chat, you know. It is what it is. Banning everyone, honestly. Shay's got to be head mod. Sad's gonna get the first pick on Love, the other Echo. Fresas now on the defense to keep this match alive. They need to have quite the defense here. It took them a while to get first point, so they want to probably do the same for Eclipse here. Psycho going down Sad with another kill there. Sad been putting in work with these Echo Beams early. It's low there, almost tragic. Kill gonna be on the Alari, not a character we've seen yet in this match. Not a character we ever see besides Looney. This is a character I've been playing a lot though recently. As a Batman, I've been enjoying playing Alari recently. It's been fun. I'm playing Widow only tomorrow on every map. Let's go. I'm looking forward to it. I love watching Widow. Widow and Doom, probably my favorite characters to spectate. He boink back on the Doom, goes down to Cannon, but Sad will be traded out by Love, forcing out Skylord's Lucio ult, and everybody on Eclipse is low. Cannon trying to finish off these players, gets Psycho, but getting very low as well. Gonna get enough support they need to stay alive. So look at all these low players. Oh my gosh, this has to be every Winston's dream here, seeing all these players at like 10% HP. You'll make Avernus play Doom? Well, Avernus will play Doom anyway. It's Avernus. Me and Champ are gonna go for the Anakiri quest, unless it's been done already. I don't think anyone's gonna touch that quest, so it's all yours, Simber. Go for it. I believe in you guys. Kyo gonna drop the Sun, but it looks like it's gonna get blocked. Love copying the Echo, coming for this Alari. 12 HP, not gonna escape, and now it's Eclipse's turn to lay down a team fight. And they're gonna cap with about 130. I'm not sure which team got it faster. As a reminder, I was just reminded this randomly, but as a reminder, if you type in any team's name and then you type the word logo after it in the Twitch chat, it'll show the team's logo if you have one of the emoji apps downloaded, like Frank Your Face or Better TTV. You guys should try it. Here, I'll give you an example.
Coming through.
You guys should try it. It's cool. I added it, but no one ever uses it. All right, Eclipse has the first point. Still keeping with the Doom. Ooh, nice kill there. Taking out the Tracer from range on the Doomfist. Kyo's gonna trade it out. Taking out Connie Fan. Psycho needs some healing. Not gonna find any. Sad's gonna finish him off. Both Echoes getting a couple kills there. Kind of hard to tell which team's winning this team fight, but the payload's moving, and that's really all that matters. Sad, unable to get healed up by Boostioro in time, and Fresas is gonna have to back up. Well, maybe not. Their tank gets blown up. Jacob not wanting to let this team fight go, using their pulse to blow up Hee Boink.
We have to stop the payload.
Sorry, I was looking at them trying to figure out the emojis. See, Puzzle figured it out. Good job, Puzzle. So, payload not moving at this moment. A very kind of weird team fight this second point's been. Not like one definitive team fight, it's just little skirmishes going on in the map. Kyo and Psycho going at it. Psycho being jumped at by a couple players. Still up right now. Cannon will finish off Connie Fan. Psycho sees Jacob coming. Ooh, the movement. The blinks. Loses the Sojourn there, able to get the kill. Love taking out Kyo. Such a back and forth team fight again. This is the close matchup I was expecting, you know, not what we saw in Lijiang Tower. And Fresas through this fighting has really prevented the payload from being moved for a bit now. We're still just having these skirmishes around the map. It's been one of the strangest team fights I've witnessed. Which is kind of what you expect with Dive. I mean, it's a little more disorganized than something like a poke comp or a rush comp, but now they're getting close to the end here. Race is probably one more chance to stop them short. Sad with a double kill. 3v3, 2v2. It's a 2v2 for the point. It's a 2v1. It's just Doom versus a Winston and an Alari. But they're going to be stopped short less than a minute. Psycho now on the Genji. And Love moving over to the Tracer. Okay, swapping the DPS a little bit here. Gonna keep everything the same, though, it seems. Jacob fighting Eclipse and Old 8. That's crazy. Put some respect on Jacob's name. We need like an Unk version of Overwatch League where you have to be like over 20 to play. Because we can't keep up with the Young Bucks anymore. It's a crucial team fight. Their last chance to get second point, and they do. Fresas is not going to steal that map win yet. They're going to have to work for it, but Eclipse only a minute 30 to get this thing all the way there, and they have to get it all the way there. They can finish with no time, and that'll be fine. Well, then we're going to go to overtime, I think. But they got to get it all the way there. Connie Fan in trouble. Cannon just blasting them. Able to make it back. Sad takes out Psycho, though. Skylord also going to get blown up, so a couple early kills for Fresas. They do lose their Alari, but they're still in control at the moment. Taking out the Kyria as well. Ooh, almost a full clip on the Echo. That was nice. And we've reached the minute mark, and the payload is nowhere close to this third point. Eclipse still has at least 2 fights to get this thing there. Unk watch, sir. That would be fun, though. I'd finally feel like I could compete. All right, it's go time for Eclipse. Love finds Boostioro, almost gets another kill. Love putting the team on their back here. Blows up the Moira as well, but will it be enough? Cannon doing what they can on the other side of things, but they're gonna have to back up without enough heals. Winston getting low. Kiriko Suzu them at the perfect time to avoid the Genji dash, and Psycho does have a blade here. But that's really all they're looking at ult-wise until the Kiriko ult comes online. Gonna try and jump at the Echo, who gets out of dodge. Jacob finishes him off, and we got a series. We got a series. Not gonna end in 3. not over yet. Sorry to my Evergreen and Outliers players for getting you guys ready, but it's not over yet. We're gonna have to burn my shirt. Was there a draw? There was not a draw. It's first to 3 for Division 1. Shitty org? What do you mean? What's wrong with Valiant, bro? Mailman Batin. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Mailman. It's important that I say this right. You're on Evergreen. Are you playing today? Let's see. Who could that be? Let me check my notes here. Clove? Satomi? One of the two?
I'm here.
Hey. Hi.
Or maybe just on the team. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for the follow. All right, Coliseum is going to be the next map. We don't duplicate game modes here, so we're in the push and flashpoint section that I know a lot of people don't like, but it's in the game. We got to play it. This was Eclipse's map pick as they lost last point. But they're going to be swapping in their 2 players that won map number 2. But it'll be Sad taking out the tank. Ever since Sad swapped to this Echo, I've seen their name in the kill feed a lot more. Swap is definitely working wonders for Fresas. And I said, Fresas are kind of a comeback team. And I mean, they won that 3rd map and they explode on this first team fight here on push. And I don't know if this is still true, but I always hear that first team fight on push is so important. Because push is really a map where it's so hard to come back from behind. So if the enemy has a lead, they usually end up winning. So Eclipse has got to try and put a stop to it here and win this team fight. One player goes down for either team. Blakey going to take out Jacob, though, and put the favor back into Eclipse. Blakey low. I don't know if Fresas knew how low Blakey got. Sad takes him down. It's trade after trade. But the whole time we're trading, the Mauga is alive and moving the payload, so it's a close team fight, but Eclipse gets it done. Fresas have a chance, though, to quickly come back and take out this Mauga, though. They do not have their team with them. And in fact, they will take control of the robot once again. Yo, what's with all the Mauga hate, guys? I'm a big Mauga player. It's fun. Alright, big pivotal team fight here. Gonna invest a couple ultimates. Blakey gonna start off with their Kitsune Rush. Boostioro has their Kitsune Rush ready to go. We'll see if that comes out. 1 kill on either side, but it is the Mauga putting in work, getting kill after kill. A triple kill there. Make it a quad feed. And Eclipse now threatening this lead. What's so wrong with Mauga? What's wrong with all my Mauga haters? So much better than like a hero like Genji. That hero is garbage. Skylord dropping a Lucio ult to try and keep this push going. Ooh, just misses the 360 there. Gets the kill anyway. Doesn't even need the pulse bomb. 4 quick kills, just 1 more player to finish off, and it's a team fight. Team kill. Lead has been taken back by Eclipse. We're going to need to swap things here for Fresas, and that's what they do. They're swapping a couple of their players now. Cannon going to be swapping over to the Diva instead of the Winston. Probably a better matchup for this Mauga. Sorry, Karai. I played against a Genji today, and it's the most mad I've been in Overwatch in like probably a couple months, so I'm not in a Genji mood right now. I'm very low on Genji right now. Eclipse still on the move here. Another team fight win as they pass the first objective. You guys want to see what a Genji player did to me today? I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm wearing a different headset today. Do you want to know why I'm wearing a different headset today? Because this is what I did to my last one earlier today in Overwatch. Dumb hero. But it doesn't matter. We're here for Eclipse versus Fresas. And Eclipse right now are on one hell of a push. Fresas really need a convincing team fight to stop them here, but that's going to be hard as they lose their Kiriko. Their mini Diva's one, not going to be able to be healed up in time. Oh, and this is the new Coliseum. I forgot about that. Spicy anger issues confirmed. Oh yeah. No, I have bad anger issues.
Come on, Cole. Try a little harder.
Fresas started this map very well, but ever since that first team fight, this has just been kind of a mess. Cannon finally going to match the Maga, trying to stop the bleeding. If you can't beat him, join him kind of play, but it might not matter. Bustioro does find love, but it might be too late. Balerion also has their ultimate to put a stop to this sad. Able to touch, maybe? Able to touch. They almost got blown away at the door there by the Pharah ult, but is it enough time for their teammates to touch? It is. Just barely buying enough time. I love it, not giving up till the last moment. Gonna use a Kitsune ult to try and push them back. Kyo finds Balerion, and somehow the Fresas don't go down right there.
Hi. Hey there.
Okay. But this time I do mean it. My Evergreen and Outliers players, we are probably going to be playing within 5 minutes here, so get ready to join the lobby. Unless Fresas have the best push in the history of this league, this one's kind of over. It's going to be hard to recover from them almost pushing this all the way in. Maga on Maga kill there. Somehow the Kiriko TP's away with 1 HP. Not going to matter though. Eclipse another convincing team fight win, and they get the team kill as well. Evergreen's gonna make you some bank. Bro is not an Outliers believer. Okay. More fuel for Outliers today, I guess. I don't think we should be sleeping on Outliers, guys. Cannon not gonna be able to get their ultimate off, and this is probably the end. They had an impressive hold last time. They do take out Balerion, but this is probably the end. Yes, it is. All right. Eclipse will defeat Fresas 3-0. Eclipse's new record on the season is going to be 2-1. Fresas' new record on the season is going to be 0-2. That's it for today's match.